Hey everybody, it's OShay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video once again today. Should be a good one for you, like I usually say. I hope we will live up to it. Let me get this lightning round notification off the screen. Just got a top 100 finish there in the Frank Castle lightning round battle in PvP. Hey, Sharp Dressed just opened. That's a versus event featuring Patch Wolverine, the 3-star. That's going to be a lot of fun. Hit a few nodes in there to start things off. But tell you what, we've got big news today. I am going to champion a new 5-star character today. We're going to do it. If you've seen the previous videos or have been on the stream a couple of times before, you might have a pretty good clue who the 5-star character is going to be. Once we do that, we're going to take that brand new 5-star champ into the shield simulator, get some more points there. We got to rush through and get a lot more points accumulated in the shield simulator for the season. There's only 4.5 days left for me. Hopefully we can get that 2,000 mark done. Alright, let's start things off in the story mode. We'll go through and finish out the Deadpool Daily quest, and we've got 4 nodes to do there. Then we'll do tokens, and then we'll champ our 5-star. Then we'll go into a few more battles in the sim. So let's jump into battle here, and that required character. It's going to be none other than 3-star Doctor Strange. And if you'll notice, I kind of pre-aligned this team. This team doesn't have a green active ability, but it's okay. I chose this group because this is the last time I'm going to have max champ level 3 stars of these 3 characters. Falcon's at 266, Doctor Strange is, and so is Cyclops. Today we're going to sell these max champ 3-star characters to be able to get enough ISO to champ a 5-star. So these guys should work pretty well together, and this first fight isn't going to be too tough. Anyway, let's take on Colossus first, and that'll leave the... yeah, I think that's a good idea. That'll leave Psylocke in the back. She has cheap abilities, so as many times as she fires them, that'll have Doctor Strange shoot right back with Flames of the Faltines and take these guys out pretty quickly. So there's a couple of good moves here to start with. There's a double move here in red and purple you can get in one shot, but there's an even better move right here. That's green. It drops red and black together. They take the double move. That's too bad. I was hoping to do that next. Alright, so we want to try to get as many individual powers fired off as we can just for fun. So that means it's going to be pretty difficult to get all the black AP we need for Cyclops. We might not get that far. Let's go for not much going with green here, but it lines up purple or blue. Okay, we'll take the blue. Doctor Strange has just about the best stun in the 3-star world. I think it is the best. It not only stuns for 3 turns, which is good, but it does creates a countdown tile that deals damage every turn. And if that wasn't enough, it also reduces enemy AP in the color you choose. It's just so good. Get a nice match 4 there in black. So we'll try to get our blue ability ready to fire off here. You know, the enemy team doesn't even do green either, so I'll tell you what, let's let them match that green match 4. We'll take this purple on top, let them set us up for some black or blue matches. What would be best here? How about we go for, honestly, let's go for this red match because it drops a match 4 in team up for pretty good damage. Okay, so Colossus is taking pretty good beating so far. Let's go and get our blue match here. We're going to almost have enough blue to fire off Strange's stun. Let's go black here in case it drops a yellow on top. It did. Perfect. Alright, so we have Cyclops' red ability ready to fire. That does a lot of damage actually, 5,276 for a cost of 10 for his optic blast, and it destroys a random row There's too many good matches on the board to do it just quite yet. So let's go for this blue match. We get that qualified. Lucky drops. There we go. Oh, they played a power, and Doctor Strange shot Colossus right down. Didn't even get to take him out. Let's do this. This is a good time to play Cyclops' yellow ability for Mutant Revolutionary. It puts a bunch of red tiles on the board in place of team-up tiles. So check this out. Sets up an automatic match, and we have an extra move in red ready to fire, ready to match me. So let's go for it this way. The critical will drop right on those yellows. Good damage there. Let's do a massive overkill of an optic blast on Magneto to take him out. And that's probably pretty good. We'll do Crimson Bands of Citarac. We'll play that on maybe a black tile. So that is a 3-turn stun, and by the way, it does 2180 damage every turn while reducing the enemy's black AP. Crazy good ability. Let's take this black match. 2180, so the match will be over, but let's go ahead and play Cyclops full blast for the win, and I need to turn on the animations for this one. If you haven't seen it recently, it's awesome. Here we go. Alright, good easy win. We'll keep this same team on to the next battle. Maybe we'll get the chance to play Doctor Strange's purple ability. Costs quite a bit, but it does removes enemy special tiles, and that's pretty helpful. Let's go. We might play Falcon's purple ability. We didn't get to make use of him at all. Yeah, here we go. Alright. So these guys can be pretty annoying when you knock one out. They create some pretty strong attack tiles. Let's go for this blue match 4. Then we can get the red match 4. Cool. It's good to save up blue a little bit here, because then Falcon's passive ability, he'll send out Red Wing to remove enemy special tiles. So that'll come in real handy against these strong attack tiles that'll be showing up quite a bit now. Let's target Thor for a bit. There's Red Wing. He's going to take out that enemy special. That's a good one. I guess it doesn't matter. What I was going to do is just match it away. Now Red Wing will come back on the very next turn, since the countdown tile tells you how long it'll take before Red Wing to be able to come back. So we'll remove another enemy special here. Perfect. We want to get rid of those so that when the other, what are these guys called? Taisatsus, when they play their countdown tiles, we'll have Red Wing, more importantly, remove the countdowns than just the attack tiles from the board. Go for yellow here. There's a countdown, so we'll want to let them play those countdowns, because that triggers Doctor Strange's passive damage ability every time. So you might as well take the free damage while you can. Let's do a knockout blow on Thor if we can. Let's see, what are we going to do? It's going to take about a 2-move combination to try to get him down for that 200 damage. I don't see it. Well, how much damage did we get out of yellow? There we go, just enough. 255 takes down Thor. Patch Wolverine's going to be trouble if he gets a little more green. Honestly, 14 red, he could do his very strong best there is ability. So this is a perfect chance to go ahead and stun Patch Wolverine. That way he won't be able to play that ability, and then one of the other Taisatsus is going to waste that red by placing a countdown tile on the board. Let's do this. Now I hope Red Wing shows up to take out that countdown on the bottom, but it looks like we're not going to have time to do that. The only thing we could do is hope to take out the Taisatsu that is in charge of that countdown over there. We should have had him targeted up front, that way Strange would have taken him out. Alright, so it's this guy here. Let's see what happens if we play Mutant Revolutionary. Maybe we'll get enough red to do something cool. Nope, not even close. So somebody's going to take a shot from that countdown. Go ahead, Cyclops. 1698 is pretty good damage, honestly. Get hit by a fireball. These guys keep building up way too much red for the other teammates to use. That's going to get Human Torch shot by Flames of the Fall Teens. Man, down to 28 health. Quickly and easily. Alright. Kind of wasted the damage from our countdown tile. This thing's almost over. Let's do a red. It drops a black match. And Doctor Strange is going to shoot him for playing that countdown tile, and it's already over. We hardly got enough time against 6 enemies to play our abilities. That was pretty funny. Well, we get a Doctor Strange cover reward. That's going to go to the second instance of Doctor Strange that I have as a 3-star champion. So our max champ can be sold safely. I thought for a while I'd never sell Doctor Strange. He's got me through so many event nodes, so many PvE. I used to play him almost every single time. Well, we'll go to the Behemoth Burrito. Totally Awesome Hulk is the featured 4-star. We also have 2-star Thor and 3-star Magneto. We'll get through this by only using Totally Awesome Hulk's abilities. So, let's start targeting Hawkeye, because if they accidentally get a match 5 against us, he'll create a bunch of damage dealing countdown tiles. I don't want that to happen. Could still happen, but at least if we target him first, we'll try to take him out first. Alright, where do we want to go now? Let's go this black. Don't match that blue up top, please. Oh, they found a way to get it. Lucky. Alright, we'll go green. I like to try to leave a little bit of green on the board, because Totally Awesome Hulk's countdown tile will deal damage, but then it converts 4 basic tiles to green. It would do more if I had this set at a higher cover level. Let's go purple. It just drops a match 4 in yellow. Alright, one more turn and we're going to get a damaging blow plus green on the board. Oh, I messed that up. Unbelievable. Alright, let's try it again. Go red, drops purple. Set them up. Man, I just keep setting them up like crazy. So this might be about the time. Let's do match 4, and then I'll play Totally Awesome Hulk's black ability. Hot Dog Stand is really pretty helpful. It charges blue and green tiles. So you want to time it out. Sometimes you want to time it out for when your countdown tile is just about to go off and when there's blue or green matches available. So we'll play Hot Dog Stand now, get a little bit of health back, and more importantly, it charges a bunch of blue or green just perfectly for that to be a charge tile match, earning a bunch more AP. That's going to hurt. These guys are doing so well against us. I can't believe it. Extra moves. How did he get that much black built up already? Alright, so we finally get a countdown to resolve. It is good enough to take out Hawkeye just in time to avoid his speed shots. And we have only 10 blue. So we want to get up to 12 blue to qualify extra damage on T.A. Hulk's big green damaging ability. We better get this green here. That's going to mean projectiles. It shouldn't make too much of a difference on the damage we're able to do. Good thing Hulk has a whole lot of health, because these guys are really... Oh my gosh, they are doing so well against us. Sometimes this match would be over just about already. Okay, so where is our countdown tile going to appear? Right in danger, of course. Well, I wish I would allow myself to play our other teammates' abilities, but we'll leave it up to see if we can get through it with T.A. Hulk's abilities only. Wow, another surgical strike. That is just crazy. I'm not really trying hard to keep black away from X-Force Wolverine, but I can't believe he got that ability off 2 times in a row. Let's play this blue or match the blue so our countdown tile's a little more protected. Wow. Might be a record for powers played against me in a Behemoth Burrito in a while. They are running good. I guess, those two. So Polarizing Force removes all kinds of team-up tiles, and then, X-Force Wolverine plays his green or black ability that also shakes up the board. So if you really think about it, they're gaining a whole lot of AP from just good playing of Cascades. I shouldn't have done the black. That sets up my blue to be in danger, so I guess we're going to have to try to make a match that just keeps the countdown tile safer. There we go. So we have 16 blue. This is going to shuffle that countdown tile. Good, it's still safe. Here we go. This is going to deal damage automatically. Add green to the board. Didn't get a lot of good results out of where our green landed, but here we go. It's finally time to just about end it here. Let's play Hot Dog Stand again. Get a little bit of health, but more importantly, charge some tiles. And we have a perfect shot to punch a hole in the board. So Mastermind Excello does a bunch of damage, but it does extra damage of 4249 if you have 12 or more blue, which I was waiting to do that. So we're going to do a knockout blow on Magneto and punch a hole in the board. Right here is a good spot because, now let's move over one, because it'll drop down a match of charged green tiles to hit X-Force Wolverine after this downs the first shot on Magneto. Oh, he's got 293 health left. What do we do? How about an extra move in green? Finally got the win. Took a lot more work than we should have needed to do, but Totally Awesome Hulk is pretty awesome, but he only really has one big power for damage. Alright, hey, let's get into it. Let's get into the Crash of the Titans. This will be great to take on Galactus with 4-star Ghost Rider. And he's going to be good. Let's make sure I have him spec'd out correctly. For this match, 5-5 is probably right. You could make a real good case for going up to 5 in red, so you get the upfront damage when you play that ability. But I like green at cover level 5 because you can really do a lot of team damage with his green ability. Of course, this is not a team fight, so that shouldn't matter too much. Alright, let's start with red, black, and green matches as many as we can and try to target some of his countdown tiles if at all possible. I want to do this black match, but it would misalign this red, so we'll do the red. Alright, same scenario here. We better take that black match before it's out of alignment. So Great Machines is a 2-turn there's 2 turns left. This will be it'll create cosmic tiles and then it removes cosmic tiles to earn a bunch of AP. So if we take too long in this match, damage against him ×2. It's a great ability. Some of the other guys at Stream MPQ have already shown this matchup, and they've done a great job. I want to just point out that Penance Stare is so great of an ability in general, but it's really useful against boss level enemies like this one. So he's only done 974 damage so far. That's not very much. So we gotta save Penance Stare until it makes a lot more sense to play it for the double total damage calculation. Definitely want to take that countdown out and earn a little more black. Rolling pretty good now. Let's go for yellow this way. We get a drop on the team up. We're going to get hit by a couple more countdowns. I don't think it's that big a deal so far until he gets a lot more AP. He's doing a little bit more damage. That's actually a good thing right now. So we have enough to play Hellfire. It costs 9 red, deals 954 damage, so not a lot. But of course Galactus is a villain, so we get an additional 613 damage. But it creates a red repeater tile that spreads fire every turn, creating 2 strength 69 attack tiles. Well, that's going to be great because we'll do it now. And so every turn where there's attack tiles on the board, that reduces the cost of our green. It starts at a cost of 12. And so we're going to want to get that down to at least less than 10. Alright, there's our first couple attack tiles, and now you can see Burning Rubber, our green ability, only costs 10 instead of 12. So it's a good thing Galactus doesn't make moves on the board, because he could match away some of our attack tiles and the repeater tile. Let's go for something that'll make more matches line up. We really don't have much going on. He's starting to pile on the damage now. There's more attack tiles, so our green becomes a little bit cheaper. He's done 2745 damage, so if you double that, that's over 5,000. Good. I hope we can make moves that don't take away our own attack tiles. There we go. We lined up a green match. That's super good. Hopefully we'll be able to take that match here next. There we go. Alright, our attack tiles are adding up for sure. His damage against us is adding up. We got to get a black match here quickly. Burning Rubber only costs 6. That's the minimum, and it does pretty good damage, honestly. Team damage of 2978. Let's go ahead and play it now. And it automatically creates more attack tiles, so that speeds up the process a little bit. He's got a blue countdown that's going to hit us. Let's go ahead and take this purple off of here. I should have probably taken that black match to end this. More attack tiles. Black match qualifies our best ability for sure. And this is going to do it, guys. Attack tiles everywhere, but let's end it. This is one of the best in-game ability animations there is. Let's play it now. Penance Stare will do 200% of the damage that he's dealt so far, which is 4840. So this is well over 9,000 total damage, and he's only got 6,800 health. Here we go. Penance Stare. Great animation. Love the art they put in the work on that one. And that's a win to close out the daily quest and the Clash of the Titans battle of the cycle, and that gets a legendary recruit token. Great. Okay. Well, let's see who's the next. We have Strange is next, so we have Thanos and Hawkeye coming up as the next 2 guys featured in the daily quest cycle. I might pull a video of all of those, or not all of those, but a whole bunch of those taco tokens. You got 200 and some there ready to go. Let's go into the run off a bunch of these tokens. We've got over probably over 60 total that we're going to do, I think. Let's start with the standards. There's 40. Let's only do 22 of these to speed it up. That'll leave us with 18 for next time as a jump start. Hope to get a few 2-stars here. I could really use, I think, Magneto the most, and maybe Bullseye. I think I need those 2 the most to get closer to top range to max out. Haven't gotten any 2-stars yet. Come on, we can do this. And after we pull all these tokens, we're going to champion a 5-star character. It'll be my 4th champion overall in the 5-star realm. Can't wait. Going to be exciting. Man, the 2 stars are not very friendly right now in this run of tokens. Did we get any 2 stars at all? No. Oh, let's just stop here at the 3 star. That's great. It is definitely a 3 star, and we're going to get a 3 star bonus. There's Ragnarok Blue. Okay, that's good. And the bonus is Kamala Khan, as you know. Great. Perfect. Right in time to stop, and I was complaining maybe a little bit too much. All right. Let's go to... We'll go ahead and go to the... Top Gun. Okay. Oh, I thought I was going to get a couple more tokens for Top Gun. We have 3 tokens here. I thought I was going to get 2 more tokens because this event ended today. And, I thought a top 5 finish in clearance level 8 earned a couple more tokens. I guess not. Well, that's it. Let's do it. The Versus event ended and got a couple of Kingpin covers for a top 5 finish and 3 Patch Wolverine tokens, or covers. That was great. All right, over to Webbed Wonder. That's what I wanted to do. We got 5 of these tokens. It's going to be a pretty good shot at that support. Would be awesome. Also, there are a couple of great 4 stars in this vault. Let's see if we can hit something on the front page of rewards. 3-star Deadpool. Nice hit there. Just Black Widow. I think she's catching up in levels, so that'll be fine to take a couple of levels for her. 3-star Beast. All right, we're rolling good on the 3 stars here. Maybe we can keep the luck moving up. Miss Marvel. And another 3-star. Bullseye. Man, doing good. We'll do the daily special. How about running good on the daily draw? Black Panther, 3-star. Yes, we did really good in that vault. Man, that was awesome. Okay, that's it over to the Taco Vault. So let's back all the way up to the Elites. We got 6 here. Might be able to get a gold token reward from this store. I guess we'll see. 3 more draws. Definitely need the 2 stars. They help build up all kinds of rewards. There's a 3. We got it, and it's Hawkeye. Awesome. Got the bonus on the last token. More Kamala. Great. Need it. Let's go to the heroics. We got 12 heroics, guys. Been doing pretty good in the lightning rounds that end in all hours of the day and night from Tuesday through Thursday. So odds are 1 in 14 at a 4-star. We're back to running pretty good on heroics. I feel good about this again. We might get a couple of gold rewards here, and hopefully one of them will be a blinking emblem, starting with a 2-star. All right, time to ask for gold. Not yet. There's the gold. It's a 3. Who's it going to be? Another Bullseye. All right, we'll take it. Another gold, back-to-back 3 stars, and it's Blade. All right, 7 more tokens. Got a good shot at getting a 4-star here. Hopefully we can keep the luck rolling. All right, come on, gold. There it is. There it is. It's not just gold. It is the blinking emblem. You know what that means. We got the 4-star. Who's it going to be? Almost all of them are great for champ level rewards. There's only a couple that aren't champ. I'm actually hoping for, well, I won't say it. 1, 2, 3. America Chavez. Yes, she is definitely a great character, and she is boosted this week starting tomorrow, depending on when you watch this video. Oh man, that's great. Good 4-star hit there. Couple more tokens to round this out. And we end with 2 stars. We got to do the daily draw special. And we get gold again. We're on a huge run of getting gold on the daily special. And it's Hood. Okay. Definitely good for him. All right, well, we're up to 39 latest Legends tokens. That's a really big jump from last time because we pulled so many command points from the Covert Ops store featuring 5-star Captain America. We did get a couple of Captain America, his purple and yellow ability, and we also got another bunch of covers for another couple of 5 stars of Black Widow, and the other one is the one we're going to champion right now. Let's do it. To be able to do it, I do have to sell a couple of characters from the roster. Let's start with, wait a minute, tell you what. Yep, let's go ahead and sell the guys we were playing with just a little bit ago. 3-star Cyclops. It's painful to let these go, but at some point, it's just time to farm them out like the 2 stars that we do. Confirm the sell of 3-star Cyclops. At least I have another champion of him starting up from the bottom. Same thing for Doctor Strange. Can't believe it. It's time for him to go. We're building up his duplicate as well. I need that 105,000 ISO, and the hero points are good, of course, as well. So one of the most recent 3 stars that even made it to a max champ was Falcon. I waited forever to add his last 2 levels to get to 266, and I already had a duplicate of him championed a while ago. Let's sell out Falcon. He's been great to me so far, and we've done it. We're up to 533,000 ISO 8. Before we do the 5-star, let's run in and collect and move up our character levels. Let's sell out all the 1-stars. 40 of them is 4,000 ISO. Perfect. We're trying to get up over 551,000. I think it's 551.5. Don't know if we're going to get there from these rewards, but we might. Here's the 2 stars. Go for Storm. Alright, a couple levels there. 132 coming along. Black Widow's moving up toward 140 again. That's great for her. Let's go Magneto. I know he's up in the 140s. Oh man, this is perfect timing for him. We got the couple of levels that we needed to get him max champed at 144. He is on the selling block soon. Perfect. Alright, Wolverine's getting up there as well, toward 140 some. 141. Definitely feel as though I've built up and sold out 2-star Wolverine more than any other character. Hawkeye's a little behind, catching up to the others at 124. Watch that ISO, guys. We got to get up there. And I was waiting on Ares because the next level earns me a Ragnarok, but you saw we just got a Ragnarok from a surprise 3-star level standard token reward. So I guess there's no reason to wait if we got a Ragnarok or 2 in the list. Let's get another one. Here we go. All the more reason to champion him in a couple weeks, and allows me to get through a couple more rewards on Ares. Okay, he's at 118, kind of starting over a little while ago, and I think that's it for the 2 stars until later. I've got to re-champion Captain America within a day. Let's see if we can do it. 3 stars, here we go. Okay, Blade, let's jump down to him because I know he can take a good level. There's 1,000 ISO. Man, I don't know if we're going to make 551 from these character levels. We'll see. Bullseye can take a level or 2. Very good. Kamala, we know she can take a lot of levels yet. I want to get her up to 223 as soon as possible. Only need 10 more levels on her to get to 223. Let's go down to Hawkeye. Just command points. I needed ISO, Hawkeye. Come on. Black Panther. More command points only. Oh man, they're good, don't get me wrong, but that's not what I need at the very moment. Beast. 500. Alright, thank you, sir. Level 200 for the rebuild on him. Deadpool's moving up to 188. So we got Doctor Strange to add to our rebuild. He's at 206, so he's not doing too bad. 8,400 health perfectly. And Patch Wolverine, we got a bunch of his rewards from progress and placement rewards for verses and the well, I think both of the two verses in a row, progress and then placement. So he's going to get us a bunch of ISO. That's great. 1,500 there. And 5 command points. All right. Level 235 on this duplicate. He's really moving up quickly now. And so Star-Lord and Vision have to wait. I'm going to create duplicates for them. I guess I could do it now that we've sold the other characters. We've got spots for it. So let's do it. Let's recruit again. Reason I want to do that is because I have a nearly max champ version of Star-Lord and Vision, and I want to build up the duplicate to 13 covers before I have to run out of time on adding on top levels of the nearly max champ. Alright, we'll recruit Vision again for a second time. Great. Alright, Ragnarok will wait, and we have to see what to do on Hood. Alright, sorry this is taking long, but look at that, we have 550,000 ISO. Let's finish up and get the other cover applied to Vision right here. And we have a couple of covers to add in on Star-Lord. I'm a weirdo fanatic on 3-star Star-Lord for some reason. I understand he's not rated as high as other 3 stars, but I find his yellow ability to be really useful, and his green ability, it can be just a whole bunch of fun to play it. Our duplicate goes up to 331. Alright, that's a good jump start on a duplicate. All we need to do is look at Hood here and see he's getting pretty high on the list, and I was wondering if I need to duplicate him soon. 262. The next reward is hero points, which won't make a huge difference in what I'm doing today. So let's wait on Hood. I'm not going to add that level in for him. But let's go to the 4 stars. We got some 4 stars. This is probably going to do it. America Chavez, we saw that we got that awesome lucky draw. Can she get us ISO? She did it. 2,500 ISO. That's the perfect minimum we needed to cross to get up to be able to champion our next champ. Okay, 2 Kingpin covers from the Falcon versus event at level. Okay, there's 2 Kingpins. We'll get another one for the progress in the current versus event featuring Patch, so he'll go up to level 278, which will mean in only 2 more cover levels he will earn us a yellow 5-star Daredevil cover, which will be the 14th cover on Daredevil. So I need to make sure I manage my timing on Kingpin correctly, because I'm nowhere near ready to champ Daredevil. I was getting close until I got a lot of covers for a different 5. Alright, Quake was also the 900 point reward in the last versus event, so she goes up to just about 15,600 health. Great. And those 2 covers are going to have to wait a while. And the 5 stars, we got a couple of 5 stars here that we have to handle. Guess what? It's time. We have enough ISO to do it. I want to get these covers off my list, but more importantly, I want to champion a character that has deserved it for a really long time. It is the moment. We're going to champion 5-star Hawkeye. I can't wait. 531,400 ISO to bring him up to level 450, but I'm going to do it right now. Boom, level 450 Hawkeye. Man, it costs 20,000 to promote them from a full level to a champion, so let's do that. And there it is. Brand new 5-star champion Hawkeye. And we have a few covers on our rewards list, like you saw on the previous screen. So we're going to add those in. The first cover you apply to any 3, 4, or 5-star champ is a legendary token. But the 5-star champ rewards are nuts. 5,000 ISO for this one. 25 command points for this champ level. 250 hero points, and this is the level that gets him up over the 50,000 health mark. And look at that. Another latest legendary recruit token for level 455. And that's where he'll be. That's the same level that our Gambit is. And he has really good match damage on purple, red, and blue. That's just, those are his three colors. So a single match 3 in purple will deal 1845 damage. 1,800 plus damage on a single match 3 in purple. Red does just under 1,500 on the match damage, and blue is just about 1,650 total for a 3-match. That's really awesome. I can't wait to give him a go. I am going to spec him differently than what he is right now. It's hard to decide exactly how to run him, but I think for now I'm going to run his blue up and his purple down. Maybe at 355 for now. When I run him with Gambit, I'll certainly need to take his red ability down to 3, because Gambit won't allow you to play any other red or purple abilities. Our purple ability is passive, and it's a great one. So let's check this out real quick. Can't Seem to Miss is a passive ability. Hawkeye stays cool under pressure and hits his targets. Whenever a friendly countdown tile reaches 0, gain 2 blue and 2 red AP. Any countdown from any of your allies, when it just expires, you earn 2 blue and 2 red. Well, he has very cheap abilities in blue and red, so you're going to play them and get AP back like crazy. At the start of the turn also, you fortify 2 friendly countdown tiles. So think about it, your chances are really good that those countdowns will expire without getting matched away, because he'll fortify them at the beginning of the next turn. So we could go up to cover level 4 where he fortifies 3 countdown tiles. That's fine. There's not much of a difference between 2 and 3. You hope that they'll last anyway. But level 5 is pretty important to consider, because you gain 3 blue and 2 red AP from every countdown. That's a lot of blue, guys, for him to use, or another ally with a different blue ability. So that's something I'll have to think about. Right now, I think it's probably best to run him at cover level 3 here in purple till I get a full feel for it. But here is the fun ability. This was really awesome when they developed this full quiver ability. It only costs 5 blue, but it changes every time you use it. So to start out, it places a countdown tile that is Bola Arrow. And the Bolo Arrow happens to be a 4-turn stun ability at cover level 5. That's really good. The way you can check it out is you can click on the cover level 2 and read the description below where it says what the next ability will do. They don't have a lot of room for the description on this ability. So Bola Arrow stuns for 4 turns. That'll be great against Gambit. You have to play it when Gambit isn't able to overwrite your countdowns for 2 turns. So once you play that countdown for Bola Arrow, the next one is Explosive Arrow. I've been very curious to see what the damage is from this, and look at that. It creates a 2-turn blue countdown tile that deals 17,811 damage to the target for 5 blue. That's great and so nuts, because you're going to get 2 blue AP back when the first countdown tile that you play expires. So really, this just costs you pretty much 3 blue AP more after you played the other one, assuming it resolves as it should. So after you play Explosive Arrow, it becomes Electric Arrow. Electric Arrow it's always going to be a countdown tile, and it creates 8 charge tiles all over the place. That's really good just for match damage and earning extra AP when you get that. Then it becomes Sonic Arrow. Sonic Arrow it creates 3 strength 850 red strike tiles. Awesome. After the Sonic Arrow, it becomes Ant-Man Arrow, where it steals 11 enemy AP from a random color. Now, I do believe that this can't accidentally target an empty enemy AP pool. So if they have AP in more than if they have any AP in any of the pools, it will steal one that has, at least one AP in it. So you could steal 3, but you could steal 10, 11 AP from a single color. That'd be pretty awesome. Then it becomes Acid Arrow, and Acid Arrow creates a 3 strength, 1187 attack tiles. That's crazy already on its own, but don't forget you'll probably have the strike tiles on the board before this. So strike tiles plus attack tiles is huge damage. So after Acid Arrow, it becomes Smoke Bomb Arrow, and I'm excited for this one too. It's hard to get this far when you play Hawkeye because the match is often over by this point, but it makes your team fully invisible for 2 turns. That's pretty awesome because you can't get hit with any targeted damage when you're invisible. And when your whole team is, I don't think you can even, the enemy can't play AoE team damage abilities against you. And then the final arrow is Shrapnel Arrow, where it does team damage of 8905 to the enemy, full enemy team, 8905 each. So if you get that far, good for you. And then the out of arrows is basically the final ability. The final part of this is his quiver is empty, and he just deals 10,687 damage just as a straight damaging hit. That's so fun. I can't wait to get through these arrows. We'll speed this up here, and we can take this guy for a run in the Shield Simulator. Deep Breath is his red ability, so it only costs 5. That's great. He places a 3-turn fortified blue countdown tile, so it's fortified from the beginning, which is great. So if you have other countdowns on the board, you don't have to wonder which ones will be fortified on the next turn. When it counts down, and if you have when it counts down, it does 8381 damage. However, if you have 9 red AP when this counts down, it deals 27,239 damage. It's going to be really easy to have 9 red AP when this counts down because of all your blue arrow countdowns that have already been placed on the board, or if you're lucky enough to place this a couple of times itself for the red and blue that you get back whenever they expire. So I can't wait to get him into some action. I'm glad we got there with the ISO. Definitely broke down to 8800 ISO, but we perfectly made it. Let's get into some battles now. We'll do 2 or 3 battles or so in the Season Simulator. It's perfect time to get another 5-star champ because we only have 4 days to get through here. So here's a Hawkeye team. Let's take them on. Black Bolt can be pretty tough though, so we'll bring in Gambit first of all with Hawkeye, and then maybe not another 5-star. We'll try to win with, let's see, somebody that can do green and black, which could be Vulture, and he also earns blue for us. Let's see, should we do that? We definitely need a good green hitting. How about, let's make it a real challenge. Let's bring in Gwenpool. So here we go. She won't be able to use her purple ability, so it'll be tough to use her green until we get her gun tile removed from the board. But their Hawkeye isn't champion status, but Black Bolt is. So anytime you're against Black Bolt, you got to be really careful to remove charged tiles from the board immediately, as quickly as possible. Let's go for this red, which lines up the yellow match of the gun tile. I don't even need to match it. There they go. They got it for me. All right, look at this. We already got a bunch of red. I didn't change the spec on Hawkeye yet. I know he's set at only 3 in purple, but I don't think that's going to matter much. Let's match every charged tile we can for a little bit while we're against Black Bolt so that he doesn't do his passive damage ability when there's 4 charged tiles on the board. Right now there's only 2, and we have 10 red AP already, so let's get a shot of aces and 8s out there against Black Bolt. That takes him down to 24,000. I want to hurry up and try to get some blue AP as well. On top of that, just a little more purple, and we can play Gambit's countdown tiles, and that'll help build up the AP for Hawkeye. So drop a blue on top. Nope. Yeah, it's too bad he's going to charge yellow. I don't really want to be matching a lot of yellow. Let's do this. Let's have Gwenpool send us airborne with plot armor. So she'll be up front. I don't mind if she gets hit a little bit. We'll go ahead and take this yellow match to take a charge tile off the board. There we go. Now we earn just a little bit more red, and we can do aces and eights and hit Bolt one more time. Wish he wouldn't have hit that yellow. That's okay. Raging Cajun places a bunch of countdown tiles, and this is great. So the beginning of the next turn, Hawkeye's going to fortify 2 of those. And let's match this charge tile so Bolt won't hit us. He'll add more charge tiles to the board, but he won't hit us yet. Perfect. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Let's hit Widow with an aces and eights. Alright, good. Now we have enough blue to play Bola Arrow. And we have enough blue to play it again, but I don't want the stun to hit somebody on the same turn that the next arrow, which is Explosive Arrow, to hit somebody. So let's move back over here and do this purple match to remove a charged tile so that Black Bolt won't hit us. Alright, there we go. Raging Cajun's going off for a bunch of damage. We got a lot better chance at those countdowns resolving. A lot of times with Raging Cajun they get matched away. But we earned it. We not only got the damage from a couple of them, but we also got 2 blue and 2 red AP each time. So now we can play a couple of more arrows from Hawkeye. And I wish we could play his red, but you can't do it when you have Gambit on the team. But we'll keep a whole bunch of countdowns on the board and do our best here. The enemy has really no AP, just 3 red and 4 black. Let's get this blue. Now that the threat, there's a stun, 3-turn stun. Alright, let's play Electric Arrow to charge a whole bunch more tiles on the board as soon as that resolves. And I'm going to try not to play any more of Gambit's aces and eights and see if we can win that way. -1. Gwenpool's protect tiles for the win. Raging Cajun's going off. I did set... wow, look at that. Explosive damage just took out Black Widow like crazy. Let's play another blue here. And we got another blue ready to go. So the first one, Sonic Arrow, will go off right after Electric Arrow, and then we'll get the Ant-Man Arrow. Poor Hawkeye does have 6 red, and he's going to play his countdown tile, but we'll have enough purple from Gambit to just overwrite that. He's going to match away our blue, isn't he? Nope, he has to take the green. Good. Okay, fortify a couple of tiles. There we go. Electric Arrow, a bunch more charge tiles. That builds up AP so fast when you can match charge tiles repeatedly. And tell you what, let's just do this blue that drops yellow, drops blue. Oh man, this is going to be absurd. Here's the next arrow. Sonic Arrow, strike tiles. Ant-Man Arrow, we steal a bunch of AP and just targeted yellow. That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Now look at this. We're up to 28 red and 15 blue. We can play Acid Arrow for the attack tiles. We can play Smoke Bomb Arrow as soon as there's an available blue tile. Can't even play it. Drop blue. Drop a blue. There it is. This guy's not even able to hurt us, actually. Let's play that countdown tile. Okay, it looks like it's gonna be safe. And we'll just do a simple match over here. He's only doing 1 point of damage and not able to hit us with anything. There's our attack tiles with the strike tiles. This thing is basically about over. Shrapnel arrow would do team damage of 8905. Let's play it. Not enough blue. We can't play it. The good thing about fortified tiles is you match the countdown tile and it's still there. This thing's over. We didn't even get to the end of our quiver, and that's 73 points, guys. That's really good. That was a fun run on Hawkeye. Let's go in again with without Gambit this time. See who we can pull. Oh wow, a Champed Howard the Duck. How amazing. Okay, let's fight this guy. So we'll bring in Hawkeye. We'll leave him spec'd out the way he is. Let's make it a challenge. Let's go ahead and play Rogue. She'll help protect us a little bit because she'll jump in front on red, green, and yellow matches. So we've got Hawkeye, and he didn't even lose a single point of health. Yeah, he just lost a couple hundred points of health. That's crazy. So Rogue will specialize in green, and we've got purple, blue, red, and so we just need black and yellow to make this work. Let's see. Black and yellow could be Cloak and Dagger. It could also be... Who would be an interesting black and yellow? Luke Cage is an idea. Oh man, forget the black. Let's bring in main event Hulk, and here's why. I want to play his yellow ability for additional countdown tiles. So we'll spec him up at 5, and the crowd goes wild for 5 more countdown tiles once we get his 12 yellow AP. This will be a real challenge, actually, but I think we're going to be able to do it. We're going to have to target probably Iron Man first. He's going to be quite dangerous, and let's pay a lot of attention with what colors we're going to get. There's an extra move in yellow. There's a match 4 in red, and we need to get ahead on green right away so we can play gloves off on one of the character's strongest colors. So let's start with this. There's no question that's the first move. Good drop. Okay, so we'll do the match 4 in red. Makes the most sense. Next. Nice job at getting yellow. That's perfect. They matched yellow against us, so we got Rogue to jump in front and take some of that damage. I want to get some of these blue matches taken away so that our countdown tiles aren't vulnerable immediately. Save up. What do we do here? We've got so many different matches that we could do. Purple is not an active ability for us, but it would be very bad if Howard the Duck gets a bunch of purple going against us. Let's get red first. Yeah, he gets another purple match, so we got to watch Howard. Tricky Duck. So let's go for black and blue double move here. Okay, so definitely don't want to let them get any more. I think it's time to start. Let's first play Deep Breath. That'll play a fortified tile on blue. There's no blue easily matchable away anyway. And we'll go ahead with Bola Arrow. If this is in a safe location, it is pretty safe. I was going to take that green match, but that would put the countdown tile in danger. So let's just do this green match on top. Now he fortifies that one. And, oh wow, grand entrance from Hulk swapped those 2 countdown tiles into a troubling location. That pretty much proves a friend of mine's point about how he can be more trouble than he's worth. Alright, gloves off becomes Power Siphon. If we played it on Iron Man, it would be on, Power Siphon red. It's blue for Black Suit Spider-Man, and it's green for Howard the Duck. So what would be the most useful color? Probably blue, honestly. So let's play gloves off on BSSM. That means if they match blue, they won't get any AP or damage out of it. And if we match blue, we get double damage out of it. The tile fortification is so good of a deal. That means we can go ahead and make this match, and those countdowns stay on the board. Glad they didn't match them away. They become fortified again. Stun. We get the AP back. Great. Now, what do? Let's go for another deep breath. I don't need it to have the bonus damage yet, because we're going to keep getting a lot of red back every time these countdowns expire. Oops, there we go. I forgot something. Rogue is going to play... she's going to explode from her power siphon if we get too much blue. Okay, be careful. It's nice that it knocked him out, but I definitely don't want that to happen again. Let's make this blue match here. I was hoping to get that green match. That's okay. There's another blue match available, so I can see how that's a little bit dangerous with Hawkeye. Ooh, that's going to destroy all the green tiles. Shoot, I didn't want that to happen. Now there's... Well, in all honesty, now there's hardly any blue or green on the board. There's deep breath damage. Once again, let's play gloves off, but at the same time, let's be very careful to get our blue plate out so Rogue won't power siphon on us. A couple more countdowns out there. We'll play deep breath again. And I think we can play the third. We'll go ahead and play Sonic Arrow as well. So if you ever wondered, I've got 3 countdown tiles on the board, all with a timer of 2 on it. When they resolve, the order of operations is start at the top left and go down from there. So this countdown will resolve first, and that's the electric arrow. That's fine. This one will be second, and that's the explosive arrow. So you need to know I played the explosive arrow first, but it was just random that the electric arrow positioned itself to the left, the top left. So that's fine. They can go off in whatever order they want. There's a couple of different match 4s. Let's take this purple. Nice. There we go. Countdowns are fortified. This team actually is going to work out pretty well, because somehow we got all that purple for Hulk already lined up. Let's do... I know there's a match 4 in yellow. But this countdown tile is a little bit vulnerable. If we do the match 4, it'll stay lined up. So I'm only going to do this as a match 3, which will safeguard that countdown tile, just to be safe. Explosive arrow. Sonic arrow. Wow, stuff's going off all over the place. So here's the point I wanted to get to. We have a bunch of charge tiles. We have strike tiles. This is the moment where we're going to play Gamma Power Bomb. It already deals 81-18 damage, but it creates 5 critical tiles. So the damage itself is going to take out Black Suit Spider-Man, and all the criticals damage with the charge tiles is going to hit Howard the Duck. This is a good finisher. I think it'll end the match. Absolutely. That's honestly a pretty decent team. We just didn't have anything to do with black. 72 more points, cruises us up to 1,034. We'll play one more match, guys, before we're over. We'll keep Hawkeye in it again, and then we'll. I want to get a pretty decent team to leave out to be my to be out on defense. So let's go with Hawkeye and Thor, and maybe in this case we've got red, blue, green, yellow, black, and purple would be ideal, actually. I don't know that I'll have a black and purple 4-star that's real scary against other 5-star teams. Maybe let's do this. Let's play with Mockingbird. That gives us no outlet on black, but her purple is really pretty good because it can earn you free abilities, and her purple also earns you your strongest color when you play it. So let's give this team a shot. I think we're gonna have a good chance at this. I think Hawkeye is gonna be our main enemy, and I forgot to heal our own Hawkeye here, so that's too bad. Let's go for blue because we have Thor in God mode already, and he's under half health, so he's going to earn us yellow and red AP automatically. I like that red match, but let's take green. And I want to set up the enemy team for match 4s in colors that don't really matter too much for what they're going to do against us. Here's a yellow that drops blue. Okay, so we have enough ready to go. There's a couple blue matches available, but that's why Deep Breath is so good. We'll play it right away. It's fortified, so I don't have to worry about losing the countdown tile immediately. Just because, let's do the match this way. Okay, I can't believe we almost have our green ability ready to fire. Let's go ahead and play Smoldering Fire. Will create us with some protect tiles to help out our guys that are getting a little injured already. And I would love to play Bola Arrow, but I'm not going to yet since there's a match 4 in blue on the board. Now, leaving a match 4 for the enemy team is a good idea when you have Mockingbird on your team, because if you have 6 AP in that color, she will earn you an ability to be fired off for free, and that can be huge in this battle. So we've got Thor already at 12 green or more. Let's go ahead and play it, because we're going to knock out the enemy Hawkeye right away, or should we wait? Maybe let's wait a second. Yeah, let's wait a second, because he might play some countdown tiles, and then we can take him out, and he'll basically waste that AP. That's a tactic that you kind of learn after you play this game for a while. Sometimes you don't want to knock out an enemy immediately when you can, because they might do something that helps you. Do something that they thought was for them, but it actually helps you. Alright, so we're getting some projectiles on the board. There's Deep Breath for damage. Great. Alright, so it's time to play Bola Arrow. I hope it doesn't go in that match 3 in blue that's up there. Good, it didn't. Now I can do the match 3. In blue. What else? Should I do something else instead? I don't really think so. Alright, let's take it. Their matches are doing less and less damage because of Thor's projectiles. Now, Archangel's down under 13,000 health, so we can move off of him. Awesome. Secret Mission would reduce the enemy's strongest color in blue and add green AP for us. I don't think we need to worry about that yet, although, man, getting that additional green would be crazy. Here's a really good move, though. Team up that drops a match 4 in green. Now they're doing 1 point of damage, guys. This is awesome. Bola Arrow stuns Thor. That's the best one we could have had get hit by the stun. Look at this cascade damage going nuts. This thing is going to be over. Let's go ahead and play God of Thunder now. It'll knock out the other 2. Thor's the only one left. And let's just have Hawkeye win this with his Deep Breath ability. Since we have 9 red now, it'll qualify for all the additional damage of what would be 27,000 when this thing expires. That's so crazy. Alright, let's get matches in something like black that won't do hardly any damage to this guy. Oh man, I want to keep him around for the big damage. I don't know if we're going to be able to. This team ran a little too good. I really don't think we're going to be able to keep him alive. There's no more black matches. That's the only weak damaging color. Well, let's get purple. And it's going to be over on the next turn. There it is. Man, okay. We had really good luck in those cascades, but that was a nice team to beat. Okay, well, we ran up to 1,100 points, and we only need 900 more to get to the final progress. We'll take a look here. Definitely looking forward to this cover at the end of the rewards list. I need Valkyrie's red ability. That would take her up to level 3 in red. And she's already at 5 in yellow and 4 in black. So I need 2 red or a red and a black here to max her out. Guys, I think we're going to end it there. That was a really good run in the Shield Simulator. Happy as can be to have a brand new 5-star champion in Hawkeye. I really think we've got most of his abilities or most of his strategy figured out. There's probably more to it with other characters, teams that we can put together. It's great to be able to have another 5-star to mix things up and keep it a lot of fun. Appreciate you guys watching the video. Make sure and follow if you haven't already. By the way, I upload videos directly over to YouTube as well, so if you want to follow there if it's easier, that's great. But I'll keep streaming on Twitch as often as possible. Make sure and watch our other MPQ friends in the links down below the video. Mr. MPQ on YouTube is great. Kill Power on Twitch, and some of the other guys like Artem and John L. Media are really good info guys for MPQ. Help spreading the word. Appreciate their work. Thanks a lot. We'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.